Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on our good old Satisfactory on our modded playthrough. And if you'd like to know what those mods are, the mods list is down in the description section of the video, along with the mod authors and a link to Satisfactory Mod Manager, should you wish to download and install mods for yourself. Yes. Okay. So we're going to be continuing on with our little playthrough we got going on here, continuing to build out our train track for the oil that we want to get. We got our train down here. We've got our train tracks. This is what we did last time. Was we built out the train tracks. Took a few times. Took a few tries to get everything where we wanted it, but it did work out pretty nicely. It looks nice too, I think. That it does slope pretty smoothly and stuff like that through there. So, but yeah, we're going to continue on, and I think it looks fairly nice if you truly look at it. I need to chop this down. There we go. Okay, so now we just gotta continue along. Hopefully, we'll be close to getting our oil. Anyway, how far can I go? I probably want to go like there. So then we'll change that over foundation to this one. We're just gonna get stuck in, I guess. I want it to go that way. So let's see how it looks. I think we're gonna level out here because yeah, we're gonna start going uphill. That ain't bad. That is not bad at all. Oh, and it's very smooth as well, isn't it? It's very, very smooth. Let's see if this is where I wanted it. We might have to straighten this one out. Maybe not. So like there, maybe? Obviously we'll have to slope this one up. It'll be a 1 meter, probably. It's probably like that. Well, that's gonna be hard to place though. Maybe like that. Let's pull it along. I know it's not gonna be level or anything. It's not gonna be what we want, but I wanna get it placed to see if maybe that's where we want that. I think I want it a bit over, just a wee bit over. Yeah, so it's not. Put it like, I don't know, here instead. Just need it a bit further over. Yeah. That looks much better.
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
Oh, it doesn't. I read the fine print. I read it, okay. I know what my contract says. Stop lying to me, Ada. Okay. Oop, gotta turn this out too.
Harvest it.
It. Harvest. Harvest it. Okay. Yeah, I wanted it more center over the deal here. Yeah, if we go too far over, we're gonna be brushing with that. We might have to go left and then right here. I'm thinking probably have to do like right here. It's gonna be skirting like right next to it. Yeah. Okay. Now we do need to put a 1 meter on this as well. Just a little 1 meter slope. I'm gonna put a 1 meter slope on these as well. See, I'm only building one side of the track now because I learned my lesson from last time. I do want to only build one side, and then if it doesn't work out, then I can always build the other side. Okay. Unfortunately, this one might have to be. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be adjusted. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're going to do that. Then we're gonna go to progressive trains. Here we go. Then we're gonna pull this over, just like this. We're gonna connect this. Oh, it goes up and then down. I don't like that. So we're gonna have to fix that as well. Okay. So that definitely ain't gonna work. Because that keeps sloping up. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to do this and do this, unfortunately. But maybe we can level out here. Or maybe we'll level out that one. Never did think about that, did I? What if I just level this one out? Because this one's a pretty good slope right here. It's a very good slope. I'm thinking I'm going to level this out instead. Well, because it goes down and then back up again. Maybe we'll level out there. No, we needed to slope this up. I mean, look how close we cut it here. I guess if we sloped up. But yeah, look at the swooping curve, though. I like the swooping curve. Maybe the swooping curve will stay there. So it's a pretty nice swooping curve right there that I do want to keep. I'm just hoping that keeps that swooping curve. Oh, autosave lag.
You are so lucky that you found this most valuable artifact.
You are so lucky that you're over there and I'm over here. Just kidding. Alright, so foundation. If we do a 1 meter here, then would that still act like that, or let's find out. It's like a very wild ride. I don't like the slope up, but we have to slope up here. So this has to be the point that we do that from. Because we need to follow the cliffside too, so we don't get too far gone. If we lower that, we can't really lower it, can we? Not really, no. Just because of how close that gets. And you don't really... let's see here, actually. Does it go down? It does go back down and then back up. Ugh. I hate that. I hate it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is we will have to either lower this one to get that slope. Dang it.
Comply.
No. Or we'll have to raise that one up by 2 meters. I think we'll have to raise this one up by 2 meters to keep that working like it should be. Unfortunately, this one has to go to keep that slope. I'm going to put the 1 meter back here as well. Yep, I like that. It's a very, very nice slope. Okay, so then we'll go back over here. And we'll put a 1 meter slope there. Then back to this. The only reason I'm doing that is to give it a straight path to aim for. Okay, does this slope down still? Let's see if it slopes down still. A little bit, but not much. I think it's much better than it was. Like this, it like kind of slopes here and then it starts going up, or continues to go up. Oh, I hate that. I hate it. I have to fix that. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to go up another 2 meters to get that to continue to slope. So yeah, another 2 meters. And then another 1 meter ramp. Okay, yeah, just to keep the slope up, keep the slope going up. Because this one's about as close as it can get, so we're gonna go to this one. Can we? I don't think we can jump this, can we? No. Alright. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Then I can hop up there. And then once this is all done and once everything's where we want it and we're all happy with everything, then what we can do... Ooh, I was afraid I was going to go off the edge there. Oh, I guess I didn't have to do this. Could have just done this. Okay. That's much better. Much, much better. I mean, it's not the same slope. It does kind of smooth out a little bit, but it does slope much, much better that way. I like it. Okay, I'm going to get rid of these two. Since we've got our height set now. Do a 4 meter. Okay. Get rid of this. We don't need it. Yeah, we can get rid of all these big, like, connection pieces. These are just for to keep us sloping. I almost kind of want to start from up there, you know? Let's do that. I kind of want to start from up here on level ground and then start sloping downwards. And then we can find kind of a middle ground, because what's happening now is it's going up way too high. It's not sloping up gradually, really. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start on this end. See, there's our train station over there. That's where we need to get to. Don't worry about him, he's fine. So the train needs to be like this. Yeah, it needs to end up like this. Okay. And the reason it needs to be on this side, because we're going to have to curve around this like little slope rock here. So transport. I'm actually going to do a foundation. I'm going to do a 2 meter or 4 meters. And we'll go back to here. Grab this track, pull it. So that this is basically a bracer track here. Keep us nice and straight. I want to curve down See, I might stand up on this rock because my view is kind of blocked here. So yeah, that's about where I want to be. Right about there-ish. Yeah, right by here. So we can kind of be centered over this spot. Foundations, 4 meter. I want to straighten it. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Oop. Okay, and I'm going to move it slightly. Right there. Because I want to be centered right over that little bit of a land bridge. Okay, also, oh yeah, we do need to slope it too. So we're going to go 1 meter slope there. Okay, hopefully I might go a 2 meter high here because of the way the slope is turning out. Yeah, that's a pretty good shot there, and a good distance away from that, so the train's not going to hit it as it goes by. I mean, not that it mattered to just go through it, but yeah, because you can see what's happening here. It's going to it might end up running into that slope. So if we continue down this, I'll have to go at about there, I think. So foundation. I probably won't curve that hard. That'll probably do. Move it over slightly so we don't run into the end up running into the cliff side. Something's dying over there. Okay. Alright, so I did want to probably rotate it, didn't I? Yeah, I probably did want to rotate it a little bit more because I want to turn just a little bit further. So what we can do is you can leave that one there for reference. H. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Just like that. Yeah, so I'm thinking what we're going to do right there is we're going to level it out. I think that's what we need to do. So we're sloping up, but we're sloping up we're sloping up too much already. Oops. Save lag. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. We're going to raise this by 2 meters. Because it's sloping down too far already. So we're going to get rid of that. And we still have our bracer track up there, so not a big deal. I can't reach it. I can't reach it with my picker. So yep, progressive trains. Grab that. I like where this is sloping. Here. See, I probably want to put a 2 meter there, or not a 2 meter, a slope here. You know what I might do is I might go, and since I went 2 meter here with a slope, I might do a 1 meter here with a slope. And that might keep it kind of sloping a little bit better. Yeah. We'll see if I needed to lower it even further. So I probably can't. No, I can reach that. Okay. Okay, yeah, the 1 meter was a mistake. You can see that little hump we got there. Like it starts to slope down and then it kind of levels out slightly and then goes down again. This might be a little bit too close to this cliff side, so I'm going to move this over a bit. Move it over. Let's get rid of that real quick so it stops snapping. Okay, let's get rid of all that so it stops snapping. Stop snapping! So probably here-ish. So I like the placement of it. I just need to move over a little bit further. Maybe that's a bit much. Right about there. Yeah, right about there, because we want to be more centered on the path anyway. Okay, so this one we will put a 1 meter. We'll see how the slope looks when it connects up. Okay, that did level it out, or not level it out, but that did slope it down. I think we should level out here, and then start sloping down again, because it's kind of iffy. So it does continue to slope. If we put a 1 meter ramp here, I'm afraid that it's going to screw up my slope here. Yeah, it's because it's trying to slope this down again. So what I can do is I can raise that up another 1 meter maybe. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll raise this up another 1 meter because I don't want to. So like a 1 meter here, and then the 1 meter ramp. And again, oh, hey, I managed it. Okay, because this is going to start the slope, and then this should continue the slope now. That's much nicer. Yep, that's a nice curved slope. That's what we want. So now the next point of entry is going to be probably to keep from running into the cliff side here. It's probably going to be there. Maybe right about there. But the other issue we're going to run into is the way this is it's not going to curve the way we want it, so we might have to put a straight path on this. Let's go a little more centralized. So right about there. Now this we will have to level out because it does kind of level here. I'm afraid if we put a ramp on it, it'll probably screw it up. Yeah, let's put a ramp here, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna level out here. We don't really have a choice at this point. Yeah, so we're also gonna straighten out here as well. I keep going to this one because it's the other icon that I need. Or it looks like the other icon I need, I guess. You need to color your icons, man. Just kidding. You don't have to do anything. Okay, now we have to go. It's real picky. These doing railway. It's always picky about the lengths and about the curves and stuff. Honestly, I think you should just let me do what I want. I know there's a mod for it. I need to eventually get that mod. Yeah, that's much nicer. So then it slopes down and it kind of levels out here. that one. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just level that one out as well. I think this is relatively on the same level. Yeah, it's really close. So what would you say? That's a 2 meter? Yeah, I'd say that's a 2 meter. 2 meter on top of that. No. It just it moved at the last second. No, stop it! This is why I don't always like to be on Zoop mode, but the smart mod forces me to be in Zoop mode all the time. Okay, this one we're going to have to straighten out as well, unfortunately, because there's a lot of little curves in here as well, so we're going to get rid of that, because we gotta merge these two tracks somehow. Yeah, the smart mod, that's the only thing I'd say I dislike about the smart mod is you're always in Zoop mode. There's no switching. You're not allowed to switch it. Yeah, that's much nicer. So we kind of level out here. And then... yeah, then we'll curve. Yeah, we kind of just level out for a minute. Then we start sloping up again. So there's like a break in sloping. I like that, actually. It's not too bad. So yeah, we slope upwards here. And then we kind of curve and we just kind of level out for a minute. Going right along the cliff side. And then we start sloping up again. And it's a nice consistent slope for the most part. It's got a slight bump right here, but that's it. Yeah, we're kind of... yeah, it's a very slight one, though. So we're coming back down to level. Yeah, we'll level out right here. That's nice. Yeah, and then it just kind of slopes back down. It's almost like a train ride. Oh, there's actually a slight bump in this that I just now noticed. See how it kind of dips up at the end here? I wonder if that's because of the height. Ooh, jeez. No. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, it does have a slight bump right here. So I'm wondering if I move this down one more, we move this slightly down just a little bit further. If we can kind of smooth that out. That's why I'm curious if I can do that. That one. Actually needs to be about there, I think. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna leave that there for it so I can put it back if it doesn't work out. So yeah, if we grab that. Oh, we can't reach it. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because right here it sloops down and then comes back up. So if I lower that, I need to lower it ever so slightly somehow. I didn't realize it was doing that. Okay, so this didn't work. Could try with the 2 meter, I suppose. Up on this. 2 meter and then a 1 meter. It will be slightly lower. Okay. Fortunately, we will have to remove that, but I have a plan. So we know that this 4 meter right here is where it was before we messed with it. Ah! Ah, it still does it. Okay, so then the other option is to go up here and raise this ever so slightly, like a 1 meter block up. Ugh. If I do that though, that'll raise that one. So then it'll level out a little bit further before sloping back down. What we could do is we could do that same trick. We could put this up to put this one up to 4 meters, and then take this one down to 2 meters, and then the next one down to 1, and we just kind of level out with the bridge. But then again, this does follow this slope that comes in here. I think we raise it up a little bit further. Get off of there. Come here. Okay. Yeah, because we did have to level out here as well, because the bridge leveled out. So if we raise this up another 4 meters, yeah, we'll have to... I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to rebuild the one rail right here, in a sense. So that was a 2 meter slope. We might be putting that to a 1 meter slope. We'll see. Yeah, I think it's going to be a 1 meter. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a 1 meter. 1 meter slope instead of a 2 meter. Yep, definitely. I mean, it'll make it easier on our train too. So we go with the 1 meter. Also gonna have to do this too. I didn't think about that. Alright, let's see if we can... No, we can't touch that one. Don't worry, we got this other track for reference, so... Not a big deal. Oh, that's right. I remember that now. Yeah. This is a straight shot almost. So I have to use this for a connection point. Yeah, I have to use this for a connection point first. This is a straight piece. Yeah, we use that as a straight piece to kind of get the track going the correct direction. All right, that's a little bit high, so I'm going to bring it down 2 meters. Yeah, a little bit high there for the slope, so 1 meter. Yep, unfortunate. Just had to rebuild it again. No big deal. Figure it out. Uh-oh. Okay, now we can get up here. I love listening to these tapes. I'm glad that they're not copyright claimed. It's pretty darn nice. Oh wait, we go from this one to this one. That's right. Okay. That's better. And then we curve it up. but that did not fix it. Slope isn't consistent still. It almost needs to be right where that one is. As we drop down another meter. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. I'll just keep rebuilding it, you know, a million times over. I mean, this is how you would kind of do it, I guess, in this type of Rocky Mountain stuff. Like, you wouldn't have super inconsistent slopes, you know. You know what I'm saying? It's just not how tracks are built in the mountains. I don't think anyway. I don't think they'd have inconsistent slopes. I think they'd have long, winding curved slopes, and or maybe not even curved slope. Maybe they have level slopes, or leveled curves, but you would have sweeping slopes that kind of, because you'd want to build it like a roller coaster to give that train the best chance at a smooth ride. So yeah, that's a nice straight slope. I like it. That's much better. You can see how the slope is straight. Like, it does curve, but then it straightens back out. I liked this slope, but I think it's a bit steep, so. I'm not liking where this is, or where this is, because it kind of slopes down, but then it kind of levels out. This one versus that one. This one's a little more functional, I would say. It's not quite a roller coaster ride here. I do like this side, though. This side's pretty darn cool. I just don't like this bump. What can we do to fix this bump here that we got going? So you can see it's kind of... It's got a bit of a bump in it. So this has got to be a little bit lower than that. So this is a 1 meter. We could back it up. So I would say it's better than the left side, but the slope isn't consistent. We can't make it any longer, so we can't lower it. So that means we got to make this side higher. Okay. If we raise this up 1 meter and then reconnect it, there's nothing to connect this one here, unfortunately, to get this same sloping curve. So, all right, yeah, I kind of changed my mind. It doesn't look as good when it's like that. So, I think I will be rebuilding this back to where it was. I just think it just looks much better the way I built it the first time. It just has that one section in it that we have to fix. So, we will do that. Okay, so then we go from this side to that side. This as well. So that's where I started. And then we end up down here. That should be the same distance apart, which it looks like it is. And it goes over. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I like the slope. The slope's much nicer. It's more like a roller coaster. That's what you want to kind of go for, I think. Is a roller coaster ride. Nice and smooth banked corners. I mean, this one ain't as smooth because it kind of, like, it starts off and then it slopes a little bit further, which we could fix. We do need to lower this down. Probably, if I had to guess, to fix the slope. Lower it down a meter, maybe. And that might fix it. It's not a bad slope, though. Just kind of... Actually, you know, I'm just going to leave it. Just leave it like it is. I think it's good. You can gain pretty good speed here. And you kind of level it out to kind of give you a little bit of time to look over the edge while you your heart sinks and you go, I don't know about this. Yeah, it's just this slope. I think if we raise it up a meter, it'll fix it. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, if we raise this up a meter, that'll fix this slope here. See if I can connect it from here. Yes. Oh, did we go from this end? Is this perfectly straight or no? No, it's not perfectly straight, but I think we did start from this end. We went. Nope, that ain't it either. Did we make it from this slope? How did we build this? Not 100% sure. We might have built it from this end. Okay. So, I believe this was the slope, was it? Yeah. Okay. Get rid of the extra bits. Underneath of it. More meter. Yeah, that was the slope. Okay, I think we might have started from this end even. I just gotta retrace my steps here. This is another kind of straightish slope. Ah, where am I? Okay. There I am. Ugh. Does it curve like that? It does. That's a lot straighter of a slope too. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. And then it kind of levels out a little bit, and then it's like, okay, now we're gonna slope down. That's much smoother. That is much. That's almost perfect. And we build up to there. That's very nice. Did you see how smooth that was? It's just like, it's nice and easy. Okay, so we're gonna need to back this train up a little bit. Mimi. So we can rebuild this section. Back it up all the way past this point here. If you wait for that and then you get out, hold the brake until you hear the air brakes release, because that means the parking brake is on, so the train doesn't roll away. Yes. Okay, so we get rid of this one and we get rid of this one. It's still not perfect, but I don't think I can fix that. I think where it's at is probably the best. Just kind of level out. I mean, I could raise it up another meter and see how it looks. that. It still has a bit of a bump in it. And it's not bad, but I'm wondering if I raise this up 1 more meter, is it gonna fix that? I think it will. Okay, so what we do is we go from that end and we go this way with these 2 sections. So just remember that. Remove these 2. Gonna be removing that one anyway. Then we go from this end. This end is straight, isn't it? Like it's like perfectly straight. That's what I started out with. I didn't quite start out with a perfectly straight. Although I do admire the curve. Did I start out with a perfectly straight on this end then? Is that how I did this one? No. Uh-oh. Well then. We might be kind of rebuilding a few bits here and there. See how it works. Yeah, it goes to there. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that slope now. Much nicer. Oh, that's pretty nice. And then yeah, it kind of starts to slope, and then it's just like straight, just straight on through. Sorry about the noise. I don't know. It's pretty cool. I am liking this. Did I have a straight spot that I started with on this end, or was it just slope was, or the thing was already built? I'm trying to see if I have a straight spot. That's a straight end. Okay, I do have a straight spot here, so I can start from here. Because I've already got this section the way I want it, so. So we're gonna build it to here. No, we're not. Oh. Because this was already built as well. If I do this, see if it'll curve. Same way. Nope. No, it does not. Okay, so then I must have built it from here. Had to have built it from here. Yeah, I think I did. Is that a 2 meter? Yeah. A 1 meter. Yeah, it's like I don't remember how I did this, so I'm trying to figure it out. That looks straight? Kinda does. I mean, what I could do is I could remove this section if it doesn't work out. I'll remove this section, and that other corner, and then build it the same way. That can also be a possibility. I think that's what I'll do, just to make sure it's all on the same level. So, I'm going to delete this, I'm going to delete that. It's nice and level, and then we're going to delete this section so we don't have anything to connect to. And then we're going to do this. Oop, I don't have my flashlight on, sorry about that. I completely forgot. Okay. That's pretty nice. Also, get rid of some bushes. Okay. And we'll just go along here. I don't think we have any more bushes to get rid of, but we'll look. Nope, I think it all looks good. Good. Now this is all the same track. Okay. Now we'll bring the train right back down because the track is rebuilt the way it needs to be. It's a little bit hard to keep that equidistance in between. The curves are a lot harder than the straights, obviously. Okay. Now we'll swoop that curve over. Take this one. I think we built it this way first. Yep. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't think this is going to end up the same, but we'll see. I can't remember how I did this section. Yeah, that looks good. It looks the same. Okay. So now this one, we gotta have a piece of, oops. We gotta have a piece of track, because this right here is perfectly straight, so. We'd have a piece of track to straighten that out first. And it's all on the same level, so we know that much. So there's our bracer track, just like this side. Obviously, it's going to be deleted, but we need to be able to connect to that. So then it levels out. It kind of slopes here, but it's not. So no. Just delete these two. Okay. Kind of, and then it starts to slope. Delete that piece there. Should be able to build this the same. No, it's not built the same. This perfectly straight across that one as well. Yeah, I think we did that. Okay, I'm going to start building from this end. There we go. Because we started out on this end, going down that hill, so that'll hopefully fix everything for us. Oh, we're going to run into this mountain. I didn't realize that. Okay, so here's going to have to continue to curve, obviously. So we'll leave room. Or is this where they should meet? Yeah, I think this is where they should meet. And this one goes this way? No, I think they should both continue to slope around. I might even replace this. You might move this over one. No. Okay. You know what? Here's what I'll do. It's a little bit tricky, but I think we'll be able to do it. Okay, so we're going to build this as if we're going to normally build it, right? And we're going to build it all the way down the hill, and then once that's done, we're going to come back up here. I'm going to remove this section, we're going to connect to that, and then we're going to curve it this way. I think that would be the best. That'd be the best way. Yep, that does curve like that. Just passed. Okay, we're going to grab it, go this way with it. Now obviously this one's not straight, so we must have placed it this way. which looks good. Okay, and then we got a turn here. Now, obviously, don't matter which way we place this one. This is perfectly straight, so this is what we did. Let's get a bracer track to straighten us back up, because we had to do some tighter corners in here. So there we go. Okay, just get rid of those two pieces. Chainsaw this down. This. Okay, grab that. Oop. Okay, that should be the same. Perfect. I like it. Yep. It just kind of levels out here and then it swoops up. Very nice. It's a little more rough in here with the curves, but really isn't a whole lot I can do about that because I'm going to be putting brace pieces underneath these, so I do not want to end up in a situation where I can't put bracers underneath it because it goes over the cliff side. So we're gonna have to be careful with that. Yeah. I'm gonna grab these two. And I'm going to curve it this way. Oh, perfect. Yes. Perfect. There is a slope in here that I don't like. I'd have to raise it up another meter in order to fix that. Because you see how it slopes up and then it kind of goes back down. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Let me get this placed first. And we'll fix that. Okay, now it's curving away from this. It's not going into it. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll take this and we raise this up 1 more meter. So I guess a 2 meter instead of, oh, so I guess a 4 meter then. I think I already did this. We'll see though. I got the other track for reference, so see how it goes. Oh. Big lag spike there. Okay. Pull it up to there. And then, oh. See, I hate the legs that they do that sometimes. They give you an extra oomph to jump with. Okay, how's that looking? Oh, that's much better. It's much smoother now. Yeah, that's much smoother. See how this one kind of, it starts to come up and then it kind of goes down a little bit. And it comes up here. It looks smooth, but it's not. Yeah, this is the proof right here, this little hump. Yeah, you can see how it kind of slopes down and then slopes back up. Yeah. So, I'm going to get rid of these 2 pieces. Get rid of this, and get rid of this, and get rid of this. Oops. Okay, fine. 1 meter track. We'll pull this over. Connect it. Pull it up here. It's like, yep, we definitely want to level out here. Then we just gotta figure out where to go next with it. Is there any other portions that I can smooth out here? Unfortunately, I can't really do much about this leveling here that we got going on. This level spot. Although it's not as noticeable when you get down here, but when you're looking at it, yeah, it's just like, eh. Okay, cool. Now we'll bring the train all the way along. It's actually looking pretty good though. There's a few little humps in it, but not near, it's not as bad anymore. It's a little more smooth, I guess you could say. I'm gonna take out this, unfortunately I have to take out this mushroom here. Pretty sure I have to take it out. Yeah. Unfortunately I have to take them out. That's okay.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread
Or I
chaos
can't.
and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
I didn't realize these weren't take-outable. You might have to do it with a bomb or something. Oh, that kind of sucks actually. Because that would mean I'd have to move these slightly over.
Comply.
Yeah, so it does clip it a little bit.
Relaying message. Hello, this is paternal figure. I have taken ill
We'll
and
back
need
up.
your help to find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Jeez, that thing is annoying, isn't it? Maybe we should just pick it up just to get it to shut up. Oh, that's what it wants. That's what it wants me to do. Yeah, if we slightly push this over right here, then we should be able to fix it. So I'm going to move this over here. So 1, 2, third one per reference, reference point. But I got to get rid of both of these so it doesn't try to snap. Fortunately. Oh, so I was holding control. That's why. Okay. Ah, it's hard. That's where it is. Yeah, that's slightly over. Alright, we'll try there. These things are so close together. Okay, so we have to build it from that end, probably. Upwards, yeah. So. This point here. Okay. That over far enough now? I don't think it is, you know. I think that wasn't over far enough.
Harvest.
I guess we had to do this side first. Oh well. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying.
Your contract
Every
legally
2
compels you
seconds.
to harvest this artifact.
It's like every 2 freaking seconds, man. Yeah, I don't know if that got over any further. We'll try it, but I don't think it did. Oh, it did actually. It does clear it. Alright. We'll go with that.
Comply.
Yeah, we're getting rid of this. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's not good. Ooh, I got lucky. That's okay. That's why I carry 1,000,000 rods around with me. That work?
Relaying message.
Oh my
Hello, this
gosh,
is the
dude.
pill figure. I have taken
Shut
ill
the
and need your
fuck
help to
up.
find a cure. Doctors say that the only remedy is alien artifacts.
Seriously, man, you're gonna drive me insane.
Harvest it.
I can't. It's like actually being insane. Well, I think I am, but
Your contract legally compels you to harvest this artifact.
okay. Fuck my life. Oh,
Comply.
oh my gosh. About to go insane. Shut up.
Picking up multiple fixed personnel
There's
in
not
the area.
multiple, no.
Proceed with harvest before it's too late.
There. Shut up. It was literally driving me insane. That wasn't a joke. I was just so irritated for a moment there. Ooh, I like how that clears that too. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I was literally about to murder. I was about to do a murder. Because man, that is insane. Alright, cool. We finally got up here with our tracks. And it's not a decent track, or not a, it's not a bad track either. There's a little section in there that I don't like, but I really can't do much about it. If I needed to, or if I was going to be able to slope that evenly enough, the track, this end track would probably be like way the heck up here. The sky would probably be, if I had to guess, it'd probably be about there. That's about how high it would probably be in order to make that slope smooth. So that's okay. I'm thankful for what we have, and it's pretty smooth other than that one little section in there. It kind of levels out and kind of does a little wiggle in order to avoid the cliffs, but I think we're pretty good there. And that'll conclude this episode of Satisfactory. We got the train all the way up here, so that's pretty good. Next time, I guess, will be next week, unfortunately, because it is Friday. Um, we'll continue to carry this track around. Obviously, these tracks will probably go, if I had to take a guess, we're going to be sloping down here too. The tracks will probably go to about here-ish. And heck, they might not even go to here. They might, this might be like right about here might be the last portion they're together. And then that track that the train's not on currently is going to be coming from that end, and it's going to be sloping around. And I'm actually glad we switched these, because now that we've switched these, everything is in line like it should be. Because if we had not switched these, this train would have been on this track, and we would have had to swap that one. So, yeah, now we don't have to do any swapping. So this track will continue along. It's going to slope down. I might follow the cliffside for a little bit, or I'll just slope straight down. Just kind of go in between. We need to continue along this slope, and then we're going to bridge over on this one. So from there, I am going to bridge over. I might continue this design all the way to the cliffside, and then that other train's probably going to go along here, and it's probably going to slope down and end up on this side where this ladder is. Hope there's some radiation here. I forget there's a little radiation bit that I need to somehow get rid of. We'll figure it out. But yeah, it's probably going to come along here. A little bit of a danger close thing, but then it can line up with this cliffside here. We're probably going to bridge all the way over to this cliff, so that'll probably be a thing, and we'll use those the same legs, I think, to kind of tie it in to its own bridges. That'd be kind of cool, and bring that over. So that should be good. Like I said, that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory, and I do hope you enjoyed. And until next week, until next time, I guess I'd say goodbye.